Welcome to the Python programming language video tutorials by Shine India Pvt Limited. I am your Posubabu Sir, technical quant logical reasoning trainer. In this presentation, I would like to discuss step parameter and end parameters. So these are the important parameters and will be useful in order to get the outputs in more stylish way. Without further delay, let's start our class. Prior to discuss the step parameter and end parameter, first everybody must be familiar with the role of print statement. So the role of print statement, so it will be useful to print the output on the screen. So to print the output on the screen. So this will be everybody's familiar, right? Now, if you want to get the output in more stylish way, so we are going to use these parameters, right? Do remember this point. So I just want to get as per my requirement. The output I just want to get as per my requirement. So in that particular way, so there will be a chance or need we have to use these set parameter or end parameter, right? So now let us discuss so step parameter. So it will be useful. Let me write it here. So it will be useful to separate the values uh, passed to the print function. Simple. So generally we are going to pass values to the print function, right? So if you want to separate those values, so there is a requirement so to use this step parameter. So I hope everybody is familiar. So in another way, if you want to say, it will be useful, to format the strings, that need to be printed on the console. So I hope everybody understood, right? Now, to make it clear, I just want to give a small example in my IDE, right? So let me open my IDE. Now, here, let me take the basic example here. So I just want to print today's date on the screen. Now, for that, I'm writing here 11, comma. So today's date, so that I'm writing here. So 8 November, which means 11th month, 2024, right? So let me execute it. So you may see 8/11/2024. So it may not be clarity, right? So we need to get hyphen between these two. If I have a hyphen between these two, so we may come to know this is what the date, right? So let me write the same statement again. Now here I'm going to use step parameter, right? Now you could see here, I'm going to use step parameter. So without having anything here. So I have used here space. I have used what here? Space. Now let us see any difference between so first line statement and second line statement. So there will be no change, which means you will come to know one important point over here. That is, if you are not going to use anything with apart from the space, you will be getting the output as same, which means by default in statement one also we have a step parameter. So with what? So space as the separator. So here this is what space, so which is what separator. So let me write it the same thing over here as well, right? So now let me write it here. So let me write print 8, comma 11, comma 2024. So here I'm writing step equal to, in quotation, you may use single quote or double quote. So here I'm using what? Space. So this space is default separator. It is what? A default separator. Do remember this point. So when you are using or not this sep parameter at the print function, right? So we will be having default separator, which is what? Space. So that you could come to know in the output you could see over here, right? So here I did not use sep parameter. And here I have used sep parameter with space as separator. So this is what separator here, right? So I got the same output. So which means we have sep parameter by default in the print statement with the space as the separator, right? Now let me execute it once again. And then here I'm giving separator. Now in this separator, I'm going to use hyphen and let me execute it. Now you could see the difference between the previous two outputs and the output which is there at third line, right? So you have hyphen over here, which means here you have used explicitly separator, right? So you have used or mentioned explicitly the separator, right? So let me write the same here. So in the next line, in what way I have written the print statement here? So 8, 11, 20, 24, and sep equal to. So I have used hyphen as a separator. So this you have mentioned so explicitly hyphen as separator. So I hope everybody is clear, right? Now, if you want to change this hyphen, you could change and give different symbols over here. So instead of this hyphen, you may use different symbols you want. Right? So ampersand I have used. So I got here ampersand between the values. I hope everybody is clear, right? Now let me give one more example. Let me write print of. I'm writing here 8. So 8 is what? String. So comma. So November. So it is also string. Place it in quotation. So comma 2024. So let us use separator equal to, so in single quote or double quote. So previously I have used single quote. Now here separator I'm using, that is forward slash. Now let me execute it. So 8, so forward slash November forward slash 2024. Right? I hope you could understand the sep parameter. Right? Now let's go back and discuss so end parameter. So now what is the role of end parameter? So let me write it here. So this end parameter will be used to control line ending, right? So to control the line ending, we are going to use this end parameter or end argument. So let me make you to understand. Let me take one new cell. So here I'm going to write one print statement. So let me take the print statement as hi, and I'm going to take different values here. Hi, how are you, right? So nothing I'm going to use. So let me copy the same thing and then click enter. Now here I'm going to use end. So end is equal to, here I'm going to write so backslash n. Now this backslash n is what? It's a new line argument. Now let me execute it, and so that you could understand the difference between first line output and second line output. You could see over here. So in the first line we got hi, how are you? In the second line also we have same output. So which means in the print statement, by default, we have end parameter. End parameter with what? Backslash n. With what? Backslash n. So I hope you could understand, right? So here I did not use end statement, whereas here I have used end statement with what? Backslash n, right? Now, let me show you. So what is this backslash n? So let me go back here. So, and then I will try to explain. So let me write it over here. So print, so hi, how are you, right? So here we did not use it. Next, here if you observe, are you, here you may write n statement, right? So here we have used what? Backslash n, right? So here we don't have a backslash n, and this backslash n is what? It's a new line argument. New line argument. So which means what? So we are giving instruction that you just try to move new line after printing these values. So when you have printed hi, how are you? So after printing these strings on the screen, so we are instructing to move to the next line, right? So further, so if you have written next statement here, hello Python. Hello Python. So, and you could see the output. So let me execute it so that you could come to know, right? So after this line, so I am going to erase this thing. So instead of this, I am writing hello Python, right? Now you could see, let me execute it. So what happened over here, since this backslash n is there, after printing these values, as per instruction we passed at the n parameter, so it moved to the next line and we got in the next line, hello Python, right? Suppose if I have removed this backslash n, if I have removed this backslash n and I'm giving space and then execute it, and then I'm going to execute it. Now you could see. So after printing this hi, how are you? What happened? So I have removed backslash n. So after removing this backslash n, what happened? So we are not giving the instruction to move to the next line. So hence we got, so these values printed beside this u. So I hope everybody is clear, right? So by default in print statement, we have this end parameter, right? So that you could see in the first line, right? So in the first line, we don't have end statement. However, so we got these values and then it moves what? Backslash n. So let me copy it and let me paste it once again. So here, let me write here end, so space, here backslash n, right? So both are same. Both are same, right? So first line and second line both are same, right? So here we did not mention or use end parameter, but here we have used, right? Which means by default this end parameter is there in the statement one, right? So with what argument we have passed here backslash n. So that will be there here as well. That is the reason after printing these values, so we have gone to the next line, right? So here also backslash n is there, hence we have gone to the next line, right? But here we don't have, after printing these hi, how are you in the third line, so we have removed this backslash n, hence we got these two values beside, right? So I hope everybody is clearly understood n parameter and sep parameter in this presentation. So if it is clear, So please like, share, and subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching.